Here we go. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream, the live stream. We'll go with that. So, how's everyone doing? I guess there's no one on here, so I can't answer that. But let's see. Let's just start with some general things. Uh, so we'll start out with just some updates about the simulator. So with the simulator, we have the 3 gauges that I configured, or technically 4 if you include the whiskey compass. So I have the whiskey compass, the vertical speed indicator, the airspeed indicator, and the tachometer. So those are the instruments I've configured, and I'm going to plan on doing the attitude indicator, the heading indicator, the altimeter, and the small instruments. But I'll also have to CAD these because I couldn't find any models. So those will be interesting. I have all of the plans for them, or the rough drawings, drafts, and so I just need to actually put it into play. There we go. So yeah. Okay, I ordered these Arduino, I guess, breakout boards. You could call them shields. Shields. But they're the size of the Arduino, and then all of the pins go right here, and then the other ones go right here, and it's supposed to make it so that it's super good. And so you can put this on top of the Arduino. You can pop it off whenever you need to, and that tends to make it a lot less, like there's one less point of failure, kind of, because you can just take the Arduino out and replace it. This is going to use headers, not no footers. It's going to use headers, and so you solder the headers in right here, and then there's a little part of the PCB that goes from each pin. You can't see it, but I can't even see it. And so then you put your outputs next to them, and it goes into the Arduino. So I might throw a link to these in the description. They're super cool. I like them. So yeah, that's a word I say a lot. I should do that less. Yeah. So I'm going to show you how to use these, plan on using them, and it'll be great. Oh, something else. Okay. Also, nope. Also, I've started like more programming things, and so I'm gonna try to make one file that's good for everything that I'm doing with the sim, and then upload it to Google Drive, and then share it with you, and hopefully that'll be better and make it so that you have to do less programming, or you can just modify them. Okay. That's weird noise. Okay, let's see. So all I have to do now for the simulator, actually I should go the other way, but all I have to do now is the clock, program these and get the paper. So basically build these, build this one, the altimeter. I think we're not gonna do the annunciator panel. We'll just pretend it's too old, because I couldn't find any good offsets for left, vacuum, right. So I'd have to do some alternative programming, stuff like that, and I don't think I can without buying something. So yeah, then I'll do I'll do 2 simple radios, and then the transponder similar to this, but not quite. And then I'll do, I guess this is the transponder. This is the autopilot. Then I might do a simple autopilot if I want to. It's kind of tricky. The the autopilot will be one of the last ones, because the only reason you would fly a Cessna instead of an airliner would be because you want to fly it manually. So yeah, I'm also eventually I might make a GPS, but the GPS will have to be over here, and it'll be a little more simple. Yeah, I'm still planning that out. Okay, the flaps handle right here. I need to design a few parts that are modified off of someone's design. Let's see. So that's good, and we'll just need to modify the design here, and then I could make my own part. Uh, right here we have the switch panel, and that's all good. For now, I think I still have to solder it and do everything. I might print circuit breakers and then put paper over them. It's not for sure yet, and I'm doing this in CAD right here, the other fuse panel. So yeah. Not yet sure if I want to do the is it Hobbs? Yeah, it's the Hobbs meter, because it's just a little bit trickier to do. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see how that'll work, because it would have to be like a clock, but not. So it'd be a gear ratio. Then you basically turn the stepper motor every time there's a every time the sim is running. So this would be interesting. I might also possibly adapt the design for the tachometer so you can take tach times, but it's in the future. And I might also even adapt the design here so that you can change the temperature and stuff if you need to. So yeah. Let's see. Oh yeah, the internet is a lot better, or at least it should be. We'll just yeah. So so I got it improved, and that's a lot better. Yeah. Uh, Apparently before I was running on 5 megabits per second, and right now I'm running on about 30 while streaming. So yeah, that's a good update, or for quality wise. So yeah, that's good. Yeah. The other things I need to do is to finish designing the yoke, or because I have this one all made, but I still need to make this one, the right yoke. Yeah. So that'll be good. Could be It'll be good to do. Let's see. Is there anything else? Oh yeah. Uh the radio panel light. I still need to hook up the knob. Or I have a demo right here actually, if the cord's long enough. Oh, here we go. So right here, there's the dimmer, and then you can control the lights that way. So we're going to put some lights right here, where they usually are, and we might even put some lights behind, depending on, I guess, logistics and practicality. What I'm thinking we'll do is kind of drill a hole in the top. I think we'll drill a hole in the top of the instrument, so yeah, that'll help. Oh, what's up, Daniel? Okay. So yeah, we're just doing the simulator stuff. I'm I'm super excited for MFS 2020, or the flight simulator. it's gonna be great unless it's not. But from the beta testing, it looks awesome. So yeah. Any questions, comments, concerns, coupons? I'm running out of words with C's. Sorry. Uh, yeah. So yeah. Should I make my own panel or buy one? It would be a lot cheaper. Uh, by panel, I assume you're meaning the main instrument panel. Uh, I think making one would be a good experience and it'd be fun. Yeah. Uh, let's see. If you're gonna make it out of metal, you'll need special tools, which might be more expensive than buying one, depending on how you do it. So it really depends. I think it would be a good project to make one, and you'd get skills, and you could personalize it to how you want it. So, like, basically, if you want, for some reason, a super big ADF, I don't know, you could make the the ADF the size of this, and you could do that without a problem, theoretically. But yeah, so I think I would make my own. But yeah, yeah, okay. So it might be a good idea to wait till it's released so that you know the specifications. Like, yeah, it's interesting to see how MFS will like influence the sim builders world, because there are a lot of people that will make sim cockpits, but there's not really anything about an interface yet. So theoretically, I think FSU IPC could be adapted to it so that we could use that, but there's not a lot of information yet. I think there'll be a new one or something like that. It's interesting to think about that, though. Yeah, nice. We'll see. Is there anything else? Okay, so I don't know. Okay. Oh, my project. It's going along very nicely. I'll grab it right here. Uh, it's right here. So, oh, that fell. So it looks very similar. I have these instruments. Uh, yeah. So there's the servos and stuff, and the needles move when you power it up with the sim, and it's cool. Okay, let's see. I'm super paranoid about the wiring and stuff. Okay, that's a common concern. Uh, yeah, there's a lot to learn with wiring. Uh, I was pretty paranoid about it too, just because there was so much, and like, what is going on? But yeah, the electronics are making me butt hurt. Yeah, they're tricky. It's always like I guess an interesting thing to like see which components you could use and which you couldn't, which would be better, and then which are like easier to use and which ones. Yeah, so it's always a competition. Let's see. Like right now, I'm using servos, but it would work better if I used a stepper motor. So I think I'll like later upgrade it. Uh, so yeah, I have a bunch of videos on my channel if you like click it. So yeah. Uh yeah. So yeah, you should check those out. There's a bunch of wiring videos and good. Okay. Am I going to make a Boeing sim once? Oh. Oh, thank you. They seem super cool. Yeah, they do. I actually have all of the plans for the Boeing sim I'm gonna make. Uh and yeah, the plan is to start it next March or something when I finish the Cessna and get it all perfect if that's attainable, which it's not. So yeah, I'm gonna make a half cockpit. It's gonna be a little expensive. Yeah. Can we make that face again? Yeah. So I'm gonna make a half one. Actually, it'll be a 2/3 one because you don't want one throttle. That would be lame. uh, so yeah. Uh, yeah. Yeah. It's still a lot of money. Uh, but yeah, I'm using a lot of used materials and like, for instance, that the monitor we're using for the blah, 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 M MIP. No, that's yeah, main instrument panel. MCP, main control panel. One of those. Sorry. The monitor I'm using is going to go in front, and then so that's already used. Yeah. But yeah, the budget says it should like half done cost or like flyable cost about 500 because but that's um with all with with one monitor, the overhead and the pedestal, but then I still have to build the enclosure kind of. And yeah, I'm hoping I'm not hoping, but like it's going to be a lot of planning and a lot of budgeting. Yeah. I think I've easily spent about 5 hours on the spreadsheet. Yeah. Let's see. Can I bring it up? Oh, it's not hooked up, but yeah. Yeah, it is difficult. Uh, yep. There's a lot of things to there's a lot of things to learn, and it's just fun to learn them all. Yeah. So, is there anything? Oh, and I have the yoke for the Boeing that that you I think you saw. I'm not sure, but yeah, I'm going to upgrade it uh, to 3D print it. So yeah, that's the hopes are that it'll look good. Okay. Oh, where did I learn all of this? That's a little bit tricky. I guess just YouTube. That's the main source. Uh, to learn all of the MobiFlight, it was a lot of trial and error, and then learning from other people's mistakes. So, from the trial and error part, I would find that like one side of the switch would work and one side wouldn't, or one side of the LED would work and one side wouldn't work. So I like flip it around and it would work, and I'd be like, oh, that's why. So then, a lot of Google, you would looking up wiring diagrams helps a lot, and then uh, and stuff like that. Watching videos, uh, copy paste. That's a big helper, and then from the do it I guess the learning from other people's mistakes and successes, I learned that you could daisy chain the grounds. So that was a success I learned from DIY 737 project, or that's not it. Helimetch, that person. So yeah, I learned that you could daisy chain the grounds from him, and that was super cool. And I also learned a few techniques, like using the breakout board. Oh wow, you can see my not really. Using the breakout board to like pop it out in case the Arduino burns, because I've done that before. But yeah, so I guess research and experimentation are the two big teachers for me. Uh, failure is the best teacher. I bet someone said that. It was me, just barely. Uh, Okay, I'm in your Discord though. Would you mind if I hit you up sometime? Not at all. I think. Yeah. The Discord community is small, but yeah, they're like 6 people. But yeah, if you ever need help, you can just direct message me, or you can put it under general or sim help, and then that'll make sure that someone helps you. Yeah, it's nice. I should promote that more. It's really helpful. So yeah, that's good. Um, so yeah, let's see. Anything else? Oh yeah, I got done not programming, but one of my main accomplishments this past few weeks has been the heading indicator because it's a little bit complex, and all of the there's not gears. Actually, there are. I lied, but it's tricky to make it so that I guess one motor moves the circle, and then the other one moves the header. So that's been tricky, but it works, and I'm happy. Uh, and then also the turn coordinator is tricky. Yeah. So yeah. Okay. Why didn't I use the Logitech digital ones? Okay, so I'll just go into the three main uh, kind of types of, I guess, choices you have with instruments. You have the choice to make your own, which I did. Use Logitech digital ones or buy them. And then you have the choice to use just a monitor, like right here. I started out using the monitor. I think you can go to like one of my first videos and you can see that, unless it didn't turn on because it didn't work very well. But with the monitor, you have to move the yoke down, so that's why I didn't use that. But with the Logitech, yeah, it doesn't look nice. Uh, but with the Logitech ones, I guess it was kind of the same principle. In my opinion, it didn't look very nice, uh, or it didn't look extremely nice. But so it was like it kind of still had that pixel feeling. But I guess I could go with it. But the main reason was the cost, because at $175 or 150, this could easily go over 3,000. Let's see, yeah, 15 times one. 15 times 15 is 225, so that would be $2,000, I think, if I did it right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, they're quite pricey. Uh, I think the one I think the one I would consider using would be, or one or two, would be the altimeter, uh, and these because they're tricky to do. Yeah, a lot of the Cessna instruments on SimPits are double. You can the TRC SimKits. Those are $170 each, which is quite nice for instruments. But then you can go onto the like even more professional sites, and they're like, oh, wow. Uh, let's see. Oh, do you fly yourself? I do in real life and in the simulator. I can't fly myself yet because I can't solo. Uh, yeah, so that's illegal. But but I have kind of started flight training. I've taken an intro and let's see, I've taken two or three introductory flights. Uh, yeah, GPL. Uh-oh, this is another slang term I don't know. Oh, maybe. Oh, glider pilot license. It's not slang. I thought I was like good people. Oh, okay. I do not have my glider's pilot's license yet. I think it would be fun to get, but it's not really accessible, mostly because my local airport doesn't have it. There is one down about an hour, but yeah. Uh, I did not start with my glider. I'm doing my private pilot's license. Yeah. So yeah, I've done technically 5 hours, but I think only like one of them technically counted because that's how it was logged. Yeah, so I'm doing the PPL, private pilot's license. Uh, oh, nice, awesome. Uh, glider pilots are awesome. Or yeah, um, yeah. There's so many. I think there are a few private pilots, or that are private pilots, that watch this, and it's awesome. Yeah, I think it's cool that you can like take something like this and like I think this hobby is awesome because you can have there's so much to learn. And so you can learn how to fly and then you can also learn how to like elect wire and how things work and like stuff like that. Yeah. I guess if you are 16 you can't get it yet because that's illegal. You're not supposed to do that. I guess you uh there's maybe one thing you could try, which is bribery, but it's not recommended. Yeah. Yeah, you can. Uh, yeah, you can. Here too. Yeah, that's good. Good luck with it. Study hard and fly good. That should be in quotations or something. Nice. Okay. Oh yeah. Is there anything else up here? Oh yeah, just the instruments I have to CAD. And so there's like all the parts, and then there's the servo that has to go in front, and then this has to rotate with a knob, but the knob also has to go to a rotary encoder. So when the knob turns, so will uh, the piece of plastic or the part, and then that's how I'm gonna hope to make it. It's gonna be interesting though, because of all the parts. Yeah. So yeah, that's the hopes with it. Let's see, is there anything else? Oh yeah, the trim wheel. I need to finish up the trim wheel and find a way. So yeah, I loved your stream. Oh, thanks. Yeah. So that's good. Okay. Yeah. Have a good day. Uh, y- I'll see you too. Oh, that was yeah. Okay. Let's see. I think it'd also be cool to. Uh, I think it'd also be cool to get a fire extinguisher. That would be nice. Yeah. Oh yeah. Thanks. Have a good day. Uh, yeah, that would be fun. Extinguish fires. Yeah. Let's see. Is there anything else? Oh, there's a map dimmer light. Right here. I don't know if I'm going to replicate it or how. But that's interesting. And also, there's the curly wire. Or don't know what to call it really. Uh, so I might fake that actually, cause yeah, just have like a wire for. Yeah, I think we can just find curly wire and fake it. So that'll be interesting. And then yeah, I'll have to buy bigger pan head screws or 3D print them. That'll be interesting though. And yeah, so I want to make it as realistic as possible without breaking the bank, because banks are easy to break. Let's see. I might do a glove box, but that's where a support is supposed to go. So I'm not sure how practical that is. And I'll have to research dimensions or steal an airplane and measure it. Not steal, stealing's bad, and that's illegal. But yeah, so also do the ELT button. That'll be that'll be good hopefully. And yeah. Hmm. Oh, and then I also have the warnings that I need to copy and paste and tape on. I'm not sure how I'm going to do that. I might print it onto transparent paper, cut it out, and tape over it or glue, but it has to dry clearly, so you can't see the glue. Yeah. Yeah. It'll be interesting to put lights in these because there's not a good place to really put them. So yeah, I'll have to put them. I might have to drill a hole right here for them, or like two LEDs right there, and then like not for this one. This one doesn't need it. It's super tricky for this one though, because there's not really a spot you can put it, except for maybe on the sides. Uh, and I might even drill off the top. But yeah, it's interesting to see how that'll all play out. Yeah. Uh, yeah, so I'm gonna have to research that more. I might even reprint these in white so that the light can reflect through them. So that'll be interesting. To figure out. Anything else? Let's see. Not really anything else. But yeah. So that's most of that. Seems to be everything. If anyone has any questions, you can put them right there. Yes, right there. Is this mirrored? There. One of the places. And I'm gonna have yeah, I'm gonna have a good day. No, you're gonna have a good day. Uh, so good night, everyone. Yeah.